everybody. Welcome to the orientation for the yoga teacher training immersion that we're having at Yoga Together with Rochelle, starting next week. So it's a very condensed training, and I wanted to give you some idea of what to expect, possibly give you some suggestions on what you can do between now and then. And hopefully answer all of your questions. So you come more relaxed, more prepared, and knowing what to expect. Although I always say, this is the first time ever, and Jill and Rochelle know this because they've been doing this with me for over a decade now. I have never, ever in the past led any sort of what to expect sessions, because in the past we're like, expect anything, be open-minded, come with your heart and your mind open, it'll be amazing. But now I was like, well, maybe it would be helpful for people, especially for those of you who like to plan. I'll just put you at ease by telling you what to expect. So let me first start by telling you a little bit about the structure of the training, and then I'll open up for Q&A. So we'll start on Friday, September the 13th. We'll start with a 5:30 p.m. class. All the classes are going to be sweaty, so bring a change of clothes, bring several changes of clothes, bring a towel, and be ready to shower, or if needed to change quickly so you're not in the sweaty clothes. So arrive around 5 o'clock. We'll start with a 5:30 sweaty yoga practice. Hi, Jill. And then immediately after, we'll have an opening circle, so to speak. So a yoga teacher training is a ceremony. And the opening circle is a big part of it. So it's an opportunity for us to get to know each other, to set an intention for the training. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the intention here in a few minutes. And then we'll probably finish around 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier. So this is a very small and intimate training. Hence, I was able to condense. We used to have trainings for 60 people, and would go for 10 days straight, and then we'll do like 5 different full-blown weekends. But since the training is much more smaller, we can get a lot of things done in a shorter period of time, which I think is really great. And you get my individualized attention and individualized coaching. And then Jill, who is here on the call, is going to be assisting the training. And Jill, how many trainings have you assisted, Jill? I'm gonna take out the spotlight here.
This is technically only my second one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you know what to expect.
Yeah.
So Jill has assisted like a big training in the past, and she's been with us for many, many, many years. So it's a big privilege and a big honor to have her assist the training. She's one of our OG original gangsters back from the day. So you are in great hands. But anyway, I'm kind of going on a tangent here. And then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will go from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So the days will usually start with a meditation. There will always going to be a sweaty yoga class at 9:30 in the morning. We'll always do hands-on assist. So the training, let me just back up a little bit. The training is intended to give you a lot of hands-on experiential experience that you cannot learn on your own through self-study content. Does that make sense? So technically, all of this content is at your fingertips in your inbox. All the 8 modules cover all of the teacher training. The immersion, the beauty of in-person immersion is to be in the energy of it, right? In the presence of each other. A big part of it is being in the vibration of each other. And a lot of it you're gonna learn from just being in our presence. Does it make sense? Like learning, watching me assist, feeling me run energy. And Jill, I have up-leveled and evolved a lot since the last time you've assisted the training. So you will, I am blown away every time I do it. So I kind of have a feeling that you might be blown away too, by just, you might be pleasantly surprised by how much it has, it's how much better it became. So anywho, every day, 9:30 sweaty yoga practice. Most likely afterwards, we'll do some sort of hands-on assist because we'll be open, right, and ready for hands-on assist. Then the lunch break will happen from 12 to 1:30. In the afternoon, we'll always do some sort of personal growth, self-excavation type of work. And then we will always do teaching and practice teaching and in the moment individualized feedback. This is a part of the training where honestly you get to quantum leap, not only as a yoga teacher, but as a human being. Here's the thing, a lot of people, especially in the beginning of our journey, we think that yoga is just this purely physical thing, right? Put your foot here, reach your arm here, and it is that. And it's just one limb of yoga. It's one very small part of yoga. And yoga is so much more. So in this training, yes, you will absolutely learn where to put your foot and how to reach your arm and how to speak powerfully and teach a really moving, amazing, exciting yoga class. I guarantee you will evolve, you'll quantum leap as a teacher. But in my opinion, the best part of the training, if you're open to it, is a complete life transformation. Every single aspect of your life is going to improve in a massive way. Ooh, I just get goosebumps even talking about it. I think you all felt it. It's I have a hard time putting it into words, but it's connecting with the divine. It's connecting with yourself. It's connecting with your intuition, your heart's desires. Your heart knows the truth. You actually know everything inside. All you need to do is just set aside time and space and go inside, and you will know with absolute clarity what you need to do next. So anywho, if you're open to it, if you have fun, if you show up kind of ready to go expecting a miracle, I promise you your whole life will change for the better. Every single aspect of your life will change for the better. And my specialty is manifesting that shit. And of course, I'm going to teach you everything that I know about manifesting. To me, that is the most exciting part because it is absolutely a yogic quality. It's called siddhi. It's a more advanced yogic quality, siddhis, which is a manifesting skills, how to manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams. Anywho, what else? I mean, it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be laughing a bunch. You're gonna shaking your booty, dancing. You're gonna cry. You might get a little bit triggered or a lot triggered. All of it is there by design. Let me come back to teaching and receiving in the moment feedback. The most interesting part is I can tell you your individual feedback, and a part of you will be like, whatever, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about. But then you're going to watch other people and their feedback, and you'll see how true it is. And you'll see other people apply that feedback and get better in the matter of seconds. And then you're going to be like, oh, wow, I see this person transforming right in front of my eyes. And then it's not conscious, right? And then you're more willing, more open to try it on for yourself. And then you too are going to step into your power, unleash your confidence. It's miracle, you guys. It's absolutely a miracle. And what I want to say is Lao Tzu said, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I've been in the practice of yoga for 2 decades now. Yeah, that makes me more than 2 decades. Lord have mercy, 25 years. Anyhow, I'm aging myself now, dating myself. But I'll tell you that I can just take one look at the way you practice yoga and I can tell you the way you live your life. It's trippy. I don't fully understand how it works, but it totally works. So if you're open to it, if you apply in the moment feedback, or at least you're curious and you're willing to experiment, I promise you, you're going to be completely blown away. Anyhow, what else? What else can I say? Morning practices are open to the public. That is the best part. We get to create really fun, amazing, uplifting energy. There, I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of love in that room. So open up and soak in all the love. You will feel it. I don't have to tell you about it. The moment you walk into that class, you will know it's happening. Anyway, I'm really excited. This is my most favorite thing in the world that I get to do. And I do believe this is my God-given gift, and also a gift that I have honed for over 25 years. Yeah, so I'm good at it. I can tell you, it's not bragging, it's just the fact I'm really good at it. And because I've honed the skill day and night for over 2 decades. I've done a lot of trainings. I've learned with my teachers. I've let thousands of people go through this process. It's just anything that you do over 10,000 hours, you become a master. I'm not saying I'm a master, but I'm masterful. I'm masterful at it. Jill is laughing. I can't, I'm not a master yet, but I am masterful at teaching yoga and leading teacher trainings. Anyhow, let me open it up for any questions. What questions might you have for me? Would it be helpful to tell you who I am? Because some of you are like, who the freak is this lady? Beth, do you have a question? Hi, Beth. Think of the questions and I'll let me tell you a little bit about myself so you know a little bit. So my yoga journey started a long time ago when I was 20 years old. I'm now 45. Dang. I've had 7 yoga studios. I've had a yoga and meditation retreat center. I'm probably one of the very few people on earth who was able to turn yoga into a thriving, hugely successful business. Not that many people know how to do it. Most yoga studios struggle. What else? I've studied with many, many, many amazing best in the world teachers, not only yoga teachers, but coaches, Tony Robbins, Joe Dispenza, Anna Forrest, you name it, I've probably done it, or I've done their online trainings. I've read their books many, 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 many times. I've traveled with my teacher, Anna Forrest, all over the world, and I've assisted her in many trainings because that's how you learn. That's why Jill is assisting this training, just because a big part of it is just being in the room with your teacher, watching them, being in their presence. That's how you learn a lot of stuff. So I've dedicated 15 years of my life following my teacher all over the world, assisting her trainings and learning everything that I can from her. And my teacher is Anna Forrest. She's very, very masterful. What else can I tell you? You ask me questions. What ask me questions, and if you don't have questions, I wanted you to maybe spend a couple of minutes here setting an intention for this yoga immersion. Questions, comments? Go ahead, Jasmine.
I have a question
Yeah,
regarding the training.
yeah.
Supposed to, if we have props or certain props, are we supposed to bring them? No,
You
not
don't
bring.
need anything.
Just a
Yeah,
mat.
all you need, because Rochelle has everything. All you'll need is yoga mat, like a towel that goes over it, because it'll be sweaty. You don't want to slip and slide. So something like yogi toes. And then Rochelle has blocks and straps, but most likely we won't even need any of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one other question. I have a bit of a problem on Tuesday, like the
Yeah.
last day, because I'm dropping off my son to school about 7:30, but
Yeah.
I'm like 1 hour drive away from your studio.
It's okay.
I think I'll be there by 8:30, something like that.
It's okay. It's okay. And thank you for letting us know.
Mhm.
Thank you for letting us know, Jasmine. Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you. And I think that's all.
Okay, bring a journal and a pen.
Okay.
I recommend bring a brand new journal. So it's a new page of your new life. It's that powerful. You don't want some raggedy old journal. Start a brand new journal with a brand new fancy pen. Um, yeah, and just know that I know, like I tried to put myself back to the beginner's shoes, and I know that some of you think that it's like, oh, yoga is put your foot here, reach your arm here. And it is a big part of yoga, but you will be blown away about the power of yoga. It's so much more than the physical. So hopefully, I mean, you have the rest of your life to unleash that and discover that. And hopefully over the next few days, you'll get a little taste of exactly how powerful this practice is. So as we set an intention here in a moment, expanded beyond just I want to become a yoga teacher or I want to deepen my yoga practice. And what I mean by that, let me just look back at my life and also speak about hundreds, if not thousands of people I watched in front of my eyes go through a complete life transformation. You will absolutely unleash your personal power through just in a very short time. You will like open your eyes and you will be able to see beauty in everything and everyone. And when you learn, oh gosh, I want to cry like even when I say that, when you learn to see beauty, and everybody has beauty, everybody has beauty. When you open your eyes and you start seeing beauty in others, you'll start seeing beauty in yourself. And that to me is the most powerful part of the training. And once you start seeing beauty in yourself and love yourself and others, you just become unstoppable. You open up the flow. You open up the flow of love, the flow of abundance, the flow of inspiration. I'll teach you how. It all goes through your intuition, inner guidance, and a knowing is right here in your body, in the energy and information sectors known as chakras. So we'll do chakra meditation. We'll do a process called death meditation. You don't need to be afraid of the process. Death is inevitable. We're all going to die. But what it allows you to do is just reflecting on your own mortality gives you the freedom and the power and the courage to truly live your life here and now. And I'll tell you, the death meditation is why we sold Yoga One however many years ago. We took our kids and we traveled around the world, and we spend more quality time with our kids in that year of travel than most parents ever get to do in their entire lifetime. And all of that, it was a conscious decision. And I'll tell you that that decision came to us as a result of death meditation. When you are face to face with your own mortality, you make different choices because you know your time here is finite, and it highlights what's truly is important. I get goosebumps just, do you guys feel it? You make different choices. You look at life differently. It's just up levels every aspect of your life. Anywho, so whether you are at the crossroads of your life, maybe you need to make a decision, maybe you need to shift something in your life. This teacher training, just know that it's coming into your life in perfect timing and in a perfect way. So maybe you seek clarity. Oh, I want clarity. I want to know what's next for me. Or maybe you are, somebody reached out to me and she said she's super depressed. She's, her hands are just falling. She just cannot. And I was like, well, this is a perfect time to do it, just know that it's coming into your life in perfect timing and in a perfect way. And a part of the process is setting an intention. I want clarity. I want inspiration. I want creativity. I want abundance. I want love to come into my life. But also a big part of it is surrendering and letting something that is so much better than your wildest dreams to come to you. It's both. In yoga, we'll talk about effort and ease, yin and yang, intention and surrender. There is always opposing energies at play. feminine and masculine. There are always opposing energy at play, right? Strength and flexibility, if you were to take it to the literal physical practice of yoga. So all the magic happens in the dance between the two. Do you know what I mean? Intention and surrender. At the point of that intersection, that's where all the magic is. So if you don't have any questions or comments, let's just do this short intention setting process for 5 minutes. Is that okay? It's just a little taste. We'll do a little bit deeper process when we meet in person on Friday, but I'll just give you a little taste. All right. So sit up tall and just close your eyes. And take a really deep breath in and a big breath out. And there is this literally simple breath. We call it 3 ishes and 3 breaths. It goes like this. Take a deep breath in with me and then go shh. Two more big breath in. Shh. One more. Shh. And then we'll do 3 like feeling good breaths. Start with a big inhale. Feeling good. And one more big, juicy, feel good breath in. Now just breathe into your heart. And you're welcome to put your left hand on your heart, breathing into your heart, and to the best of your ability, relax your heart. Open your heart. Take a deep breath into your heart and start connecting to your heart. Your heart is a place of your heart's wisdom, your heart's knowledge, your heart's innate knowing. On the energetic level, your heart is where all the magic takes place. Your heart is the center of the magnet. It works beyond your conscious mind, your analytical thinking mind. You don't have to think about your heart beating, it just does. And every time your heart beats, it creates an electromagnetic field around your body. So the heart is literally the center of the magnet. So right now, breathe into your heart, and internally you can ask, what is it that your heart is yearning for? Knowing that this experience, this immersion is coming to you at a perfect time, in a perfect way. What is it that you want to get out of this experience? What is your intention? What is your intention for our time together? And breathe deeply into your heart and listen for the answer, or rather feel, sense the answer, your heart's truth. It can be, maybe it is healing that you yearn for. Maybe it's forgiveness. Maybe it's clarity. Maybe it's guidance, abundance. What is it? So take it beyond just the physical yoga practice. Look at your life, every aspect of your life. Maybe you are yearning for divine blessing, grace and favor. So right now, as you breathe deeply into your heart, feel your heart open Feel your heart relax, knowing that the heart is the center of the magnet. It has intelligence that is beyond your analytical thinking, logical mind. Your heart has the power beyond your understanding. And take one more feel-good breath deep into the very center of your heart. And exhale it all out. You can say, I love you to your heart. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. And then open your eyes. How is that? It's just a little taste. Just know that when we go through the training, we'll go deeper. We'll use the practice, the physical practice of yoga to open up your physical body. When your physical body opens up, your energy is unleashed. It's literally flows way more powerfully. You'll get more guidance, more clarity, numerous epiphanies. It's just a life-changing process. Anywho, that's all I have for you guys. Some of you, I'm going to just add one more thing. So I like to do several things at once. So this training is also open to the past trainees. So there are some trainees who've done online training. They'll join us maybe for a day or two, probably over the weekend, most likely. Don't be surprised that you see some random people come in. They're not random. They're part of our community. They're immersed in the process just like you are. And just know that, welcome them. Welcome them, and they're on the same journey as you are. Yeah. For those of you who will be joining us for a drop-in, you get continuing education hours with Yoga Lens. If you are in our advanced yoga teacher training, 300-hour teacher training, if you come to the in-person training, any part of it, even if you come for a day, those hours will count towards your mandatory RYT 300 hours. So you can get lots of hours under your belt if you come and join us. All right. Any last minute questions? Any comments? Give me something. Tell me, like maybe we'll go around in just a couple of words. Tell me how this is landing for you. What is your intention? What do you want to get out of it? How are you feeling right now? Somebody spoke.
I did, Albina, it's me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I really just wanted to add, because just to give everybody some perspective. So I did my teacher training with Albina back in 2012. I was the second of their teacher training program. And so I guess what I wanted to translate across, because I've never really done any other teacher training, but I've only gotten feedback from so many other teacher trainings. But I think the one thing that the training did for me, and mind you, this was so many years ago. So the fact that, like, Albina, I know you've evolved in every aspect of everything. I'm so excited. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. But the one thing that the training did for me, which I know that maybe so many people question, like, what it really consists of. And if I was to put it in like a package in a really simple way, it's like training for me, it felt like you're being peeled from the inside out to learn to be of service for somebody else. And like, in order for that to happen, like, it's like you're opening up yourself to something bigger than yourself, so that you can lead others to get whatever it is that yoga, or whatever it is that they come to you for. So yeah, it's an experience to say the least. You are gonna I'm so excited for everybody, even though most people probably don't know what it is. But knowing what I've known since 2012, and I've been teaching ever since then, and I have not stopped yet. So it's a miraculous experience, to say the least, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Jill. Yeah, you're open yourself up in service of the divine. It's beyond just human, it's divine. It opens up to your higher purpose. Why are you here on this earth? And it's more than you think it is. Thank you, Jill.
I would just say mine was in 2014, so I'm a little bit after Jill. However, definitely have your family know what's going on. Let them know to support you, whatever may come up, whatever may not, to give you not only space to be open and to give you space to be exhausted, right, emotionally and physically. You definitely need to ask your family to give you that support during these 5 days. And prepare yourself, have some snacks and some, extra clothes and all those kind of wonderful things. I know I want to support you in this amazing journey because it has been such a gift, a beautiful gift for me since 2014, and I've been teaching since then as well. And we have a great community. You're going to feel the love. You're going to feel the energy. You are going to sweat like nobody's business. It's legit. But it's definitely going to be one of those experiences you'll never forget.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rochelle, for reminding. Yeah, having the support of your family is really, really important because you will be tired. You won't, I mean, there may be some nights where you can't even talk, you're that tired. So give yourself some grace and some space. Thank you for reminding me of that, Rochelle. Yeah. Anybody else? Beth, Jasmine, you want to say anything?
Hi, just excited that it's here. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Awesome. Me too.
I needed to hear you say it needed to be the right time because it's super crazy right now. So I needed that reminder.
Yeah. I'll also say one more thing, Beth, is it's a universal law. There are always opposing energies at place. You can call it the light and the dark, whatever you want to call it, the good and the evil, the love and the opposite of love. When you are very close to something really big and powerful and amazing, as you come closer to the light, I am getting massive goosebumps right now. It's your body's visceral reaction. Your body always knows the truth. Whenever you come really close to the light, the opposing forces will do everything they can to keep you away from this. This is a universal law, I'm telling you. So it is often the case that shit hits the fan right before you do something really big in your life.
Yeah.
And then you always have a choice, right? Because it's so easy to be like, oh, I'll do it another time. This is not a good time. But just know there's just the opposing force keeping you away or doing everything that it can to keep you away from the next thing, the evolution, the light, the love, the greater frequency of love, abundance, light, joy, compassion, wisdom, all of that. Stick with it, girl. Jasmine, anything you want to add?
I don't know why I feel super nervous about this coming experience.
Yeah,
I think my background is as a dancer.
yeah,
So I've been a dancer for many years and 5 years of being a dance teacher and exploring different genres of that discipline. But all the part of the yoga, which is most important, well, not most, but very important as well, but not just the asanas and the physical part, but the more spiritual, theoretical, and philosophical part makes me so nervous. I
yeah,
feel like it's a huge challenge in my life. And yeah, I'm both like very excited but nervous at the same time. I just want to be like open to a new experience and knowledge.
Yeah. It's normal to be nervous, Jasmine. Everybody's nervous. I am nervous too, and I've done it many, many, many times. It's on that verge of excitement and a little bit scary. That's where all the miracles happen. It's that a perfect place to be at the intersection of I'm really excited, but I'm also really scary. That is where all the magic, you're right where you need to be. And it's totally normal. I am super nervous. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't know. I have a rough agenda of what we'll do, but you will dictate. Your presence will kind of direct the experience of the training. And I don't know. And look, all the magic is in the unknown. And I'm going to say it many, 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 many times. We as human beings, we want to control, we want to predict, we want to know. And whenever you are in the known, you're in the familiar past. And in the familiar past, you can only create whatever has been in the past. Literally, your brain cannot see beyond the familiar past. But if you train yourself, and next week we'll train ourselves to be fascinated with the unknown, to welcome the unknown, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I surrender. And when you do, when you become comfortable with the unknown, which most people hate the unknown, but when you become curious with the unknown, that's when a life beyond your wildest dreams comes to you. Because beyond your wildest dreams, because your brain cannot even imagine how amazing it can be, because your brain can only dream up based on what happened in the past. It's not some yoga woo-woo stuff. It's science. Your brain cannot imagine anything greater than your past experience. So as a yogi, the beauty of being present, you're not thinking about anything. You're not trying to control, predict, forecast, strategize. You literally just ultimately surrender to the divine. And when you do, when you're curious, when you become more excited about it, more comfortable with it, that's when a life beyond your wildest dreams, better than anything that you can imagine, comes to you in a way that you can never predict. This is synchronicities. This is what I call a miracle. And my friends, expect a miracle. Don't worry, you've got everything you need to be in this training. You're in great hands. You're loved. You're supported. Just come as you are. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to be able to do handstand or whatever. None of that is a requirement. Just come as you are, expect a miracle, and be open. And all sorts of amazing things will happen. All right, my loves, thank you so much for joining me today. If you think of any other questions, text me, email me, and otherwise I'll see you next Friday at 5 p.m., starting to sweat right at 5:30 on the dot. Take care, and I'll look forward to it. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Oh.